Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to week 5 of the Dart and Pint Darts Premier League. This is finals night this week. We will have 14 games for you this evening streamed, and 2 games that will be played off stream, just to try and make things go a little bit quicker. So here we have a look at the leaderboard so far this evening, as things stand before any matches get underway. So without further ado, we shall get on with our first game, which will be Andy versus Tony. So I'd just like to give a quick shout out to our league sponsors, which are T20 Dart Shop Oldham, Heroes of Waterloo Bar and Restaurant, Easy Fit Conservatory Roofs, OMR Enigma, and EGF Joinery. So Tony's won the ball here, so Tony will be throwing first to open our first game of the evening. So I'd also like to give a shout out to Deck, who has qualified for the JDC Super 16 and we'll be playing in that this weekend. So fantastic work there, Deck. So brilliant opening darts there by Andy. Opened his leg off with a 140. Just like to remind people as well watching, if you are not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. And if you are subscribed, hit that notification bell and you'll be notified when we next go live, which will be in 2 weeks' time. So nice opening darts here by Andy. Kim Fielding says, yes Declan, we're all proud of you. Yeah, we're all extremely proud of him. He's done really well to qualify for that Super 16. Excellent darts there again by Andy. Gets himself down to the 140 checkout, if he can take it out. So Tony will be looking to try and leave himself in the finish here, which he's not going to do this time. So it gives Andy 6 darts for the 140. Oh, he's not going to go this time, but he'll be looking to try and take a considerable amount from it. Only manages a 41. Nice steady darts there by Tony to read himself a 122, puts a 99 under pressure. Oh, can't get the double there for the 99 finish. So it gives Tony a chance at the 122. Also, I'd just like to remind people the chat is subscriber only mode. So if you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Oh, just misses the ball there. So Andy gets another look at the double 10 for the first leg. Comes inside, double 5. And gets a 1, leaves himself double 2 if he returns. Tony gets a chance at the 25. Peter kind of says, go on Deck. Misses the double 8, double 4. Oh, can't get the double 4. So it gives Andy a chance for the double 2 again. Just comes inside, double 1, and gets the double 1 to take the opening leg. So Andy to throw first in his second leg. Finds that treble 20 to open the second leg with a ton. Trispack says, well done, Murphy. Both players playing well here. For anybody watching, the fixtures we have fixed for this evening is obviously our first game is Andy versus Tony. Our second game of the evening will be Jay versus Gary. Our third game of the evening will be Deck versus Zach. Our fourth game of the evening will be Mooney versus Andy. Our fifth game of the evening will be Kent versus Ant. And our sixth game will be Daz versus Frank. Yep. Mike says finals night, important night, is it? Yep, this is the finals night. So we're bringing you all the live games of the remaining ones of the league. And then there will be 2 games played off stream. Joshua says good game here, and he also says nice steady darts. Mike's asked when's Graham on. Graham is J, so he's on match 2. Layla's asked is Kenny on. Yep, Kenny is playing match 5. Yep, all players are playing tonight. Excellent darts here by Tony. Nice setup shot to leave himself double top, which he will get 6 darts at. Tony gets a look at the double top for the second leg and gets it first dart. Tony's throwing some excellent darts here. Joshua says great setup by Tony. Mike's put looking forward to seeing King and Lord Graham and the Beast from the East Butterworth. And Trisbacks, will we have Deck joining you in the commentary? Not too sure if Deck's going to be joining me in the commentary this evening. It depends how he gets on with his games. Andy just seems to be struggling here a bit now in this third leg. I'd just like to welcome all the people tuning in who may have tuned in a bit late. Thank you for tuning in and watching. If you are not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. If you are subscribed, hit that notification bell, and also please hit that little thumb icon underneath and give us a like. Vicky's put go on Andy, and Josh has put reveal your identity, Mike, before Butty catches you. As mentioned, this is our 5th and final week of this particular season. We will be having a week's break after this one, and then we'll be up and running again for our next one. So Tommy's put, how is it going? Love the darts. All well here this evening, Tommy. How are you? Hope you're doing well. So Tony gets him down for the 1-3-4. Tony can't get himself down to a finish. Mike's asked who's Butty, Josh. Butty is Daz. Tony leaves himself the 82 when he returns. Oh, can't get the double. Well, he will return for another look at the double 3. Tony back on 171, not a finish. Tony looking for double 3. Oh, comes inside. And busts his score. So it goes back to double 3. So Andy is looking for the 88.
58.
30 left, if my calculations are correct. Yes, I'll put it well out of my reach, Mike. Comes inside looking for single 1 and gets the double. So Andy gets another look at the double 15, goes straight for it. Gets the double 15 with his second dart to take a 2-1 lead. So Andy managing to just secure himself at least 1 point here. For anybody that is interested in potentially joining one of these future leagues, we do have a Facebook group. There is a link to said Facebook group in the comments. If you click that, it will take you to the group and you can find all more information out about future leagues. Tony managing to find the treble there with his last dart. So again, anybody watching, please do hit that thumb icon, give us a like, help grow the channel massively. I think Andy's just correcting the score there, yep. Oh. Strays into the treble 3 there with his last dart. So Andy's not on a finish here. So Tony will get a look at the 148. Andy leaves himself 124. Well, 148 won't be going this time. So Andy will return for a chance to take up the 124 and take the victory. I went for the treble 18 and bull option there. So Tony gets a look at the 108. Oh, can't get the Shanghai. So it gives Andy a chance of a 66. I think he draws 16 for tops then.
Ah, fuck off.
Well, as you can hear there by Andy, not very happy with that visit. Tony looking for the double 9 to take the draw. Can't get it, so gives Andy a chance to redeem himself. Looking for the 35. Opting for 3 double 16. Can't get the double 16. That gives Tony another chance at the double 9. Both players having a bit of double trouble here. Tony returning again for another look at the 18. And gets it with the first dart and takes the 2-2 draw. Both players have a point there. So we'll get a look at the league table. That comes through to myself. Coming up next, we have Jay versus Gary. So again, I'd like to welcome everybody watching. Hope you are enjoying. If you are not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Leave us a like with the thumbs up icon. And be sure to hit that notification bell, and then you'll be notified whenever we next go live, which will be in 2 weeks' time. So Tony there managing to pick up a point. Both players picking up a point. So this is the current standing. Coming up next, we have Jay versus Gary, or Graham as everybody says. So again, just another massive shout out to Deck and congratulations for qualifying for the JDC Super 16, which you will be competing in this weekend. Joshua's just asked, who's Deck playing? Deck is playing Zach. Zach the Attack. That's who's Declan's playing. So both players here just throwing for the bull. Trying to decide who goes first. Speed just says, is this the legend himself, Graham? It certainly is.
25, mate.
Background noise is very loud this week. Is it loud for everybody else? I'll try and just drop it down a little bit after this game. Joshua's put that will be a cracking game, but let's focus on the game at hand. Nice opening ton there by Gary. Excellent darts there by Graham. Well, Jay just managing to steal the darts in this leg. Straight back in that treble bed. Choosing to switch down to the 19s. 139 leaves himself 130 for Little Fish. Which he will get 6 darts at. Unfortunate strain to the single 5 with his first dart. Leave himself 86 when he returns. Double 16 gets for double 16 there for a 15 dart leg by Jay. 100 average in that first leg. Excellent darts. Chris Pack's but great to see such improvement from him throughout the league. He's been getting better and better as as the weeks have gone on. Certainly seems in his rhythm tonight. Seems very comfortable. Joshua's put, I can't speak. I can't speak. Once again, if people are watching, if you are not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. If you haven't done yet, please hit that thumbs up icon. Leave us a like. A couple of unfortunate strays into the single 5 area there. Jay sporting his Jace Ventura t-shirt this evening. He wants to switch down to the 19s, leaves himself with a 134 when he returns. Can Gary get himself down to a finish? Nope, so gives Jay 6 darts at this 134. Leaves himself 43. So only the 60 there by Gary, doesn't leave himself on a finish. So Jay will get 6 darts at this 43. Gets the 11 double 13 there to take the second leg. So Graham not having any trouble this evening on his doubles. Nice steady ton there to open the leg by Gary. That last dart took a horrible deflection there into the treble 5. Nice 140 there by Gary. Seems to have found his range on that treble 20 zone. Nice steady ton there by Jay. Good switch there onto the treble 18. Doesn't leave himself on a finish though. Well, Gary will be looking to try and set this shot up now. Just to switch to the treble 18, can't find the treble 18, leaves himself 110. So Jay can't get himself down to a finish. So I'll give Gary 6 darts at this 110. Can't get the double 16. So we'll be looking for the double 8 when he returns. Finds the treble there with his last dart to leave himself a ton. Gary's hunting for the double 16, double 8, sorry. Can't get the double 16, double 8. Tommy's put good evening golf from Hamburg, Germany. Good evening, Tommy. Nice to see you in the chat again. Going for double. And gets the double to take the 3-0 lead. 3-0 victory there. 15 dart leg by Graham. Absolutely a fantastic darts there. Graham definitely in his rhythm this evening. Secures the 3 points. We'll just turn the background noise down just a little bit. So we'll get the league table up as soon as it comes through to myself. It has now just come through. So I'd like to welcome everybody that's just joined in who's late and catching the beginning of the stream. Thank you for tuning in. We've had 2 games so far this evening. We've had Andy versus Tony and Jay versus Graham. Coming up next, we have Deck versus Zach. So we'll just get the league table up for you now. So 3 points there from Jay moves him up to 7th in the league. So coming up next, as I've just said, we have Deck versus Zach. Yeah, he's moved himself up to 7th. So Declan hits for 25 there. Zach can't hit the ball, so Declan to throw first. Both players just having a few more warm-up darts. So both players now warmed up, so Declan is throwing to open the match. I've seen a lot of support for Daz and Jay in the chat this evening. Nice ton there by the attack to open this leg. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that like button, give us a thumbs up, hit that notification bell. We'll be having a break after this final stream for a week, and then we should be back with a brand new league with more players. So Zach with the 2 tons to open this first leg. Zach sporting his new shot shirt. Nice 140 there by Deck. Can Zach answer back? Answers back with us 140 of his own. Well, leaves himself 127. Was that looking for the 127? Went for the ball, gets the ball there for the 127 finish. Takes the first leg. So Zach throwing first in this second leg. $15 dart leg there by Zach. We're seeing some excellent darts here this evening. For those watching who are not subscribed, please do hit that subscribed. And you'll be sure to not miss next season's action. Deck's struggling to find a treble here. So just another massive shout out to Deck, who's playing now, managing to qualify for the JDC Super 16. So Zach not managing to find a treble leg, so it doesn't leave himself a finish. So Zach managing to find the 2 trebles there, and the single 16 leaves himself double top when he returns. Trispat's put, honestly can't wait for the lineup in season 2. If you join the Facebook group that is linked in the description of this stream or any of our other videos, we will get a list of players up on there for you. Zach looking for double 10, can't get with double 10. Mike says the attack and Graham are really turning up on finals night. Both players played extremely well this evening. So Deck leaves himself a big fish. Zach looking for double 10, double 5. Oh, and gets for double 5, but only just. Runs to the board to take that dart out before it falls. So the attack takes a second leg. Deck to throw first in this third leg. Yeah, tough game for this. Deck does look a little bit given up. It's a tough game for him. This tough draw for finals night. A couple of unfortunate bounce outs. So, Zach finding the trouble there with his last dart. Just like to give another quick shout out to our league sponsors, which are T20 Dart Shop Oldham, Heroes of Waterloo Bar and Restaurant, Easy Fit Conservatory Roofs, OMR Enigma, and EGF Joinery. Well, Zach will be looking to set this up comfortably here now. Leaves himself a big fish. Deck not managing to get himself down to a finish. The big fish won't be reeled in this time. Manages to find the treble of his last dart to leave himself 70. Unfortunate deflection there into the treble 5. Leaves himself 1-2-4, puts the 70 under a bit of pressure. Double 4, gets for double 4 to take the 3-0 lead. That 3-0 victory there. Well, Zach managing to pick himself 3 points up there. Coming up next, we have Mooney. Mooney versus Andy. So we'll get the leaderboard up for you now. It's just come through to myself. So there's a quick look at the leaderboard, and 3 points there picked up by Zach. Manages to put himself back into third place, just ahead of Gary. So coming up next, we have Mooney versus Andy. Andy playing 2 games this evening on stream, catching up on a couple of missed games. So without further ado, we shall get this next game underway. I'd just like to welcome all the new people that are tuning in to watch. Hope you're enjoying. If you are not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Leave us a like, give us a thumbs up. And if you are subscribed, hit that notification bell and you'll be notified when we next go live for our next season. We'll be having a short week break after this week. And then we will be returning bigger and better. So be sure to subscribe and be sure you are subscribed and not to miss our next season. Both players just having a few more warm-up darts. Andy's won the ball. So Andy will be throwing first. Just a reminder, the chat is in subscriber only mode, so you will only be able to chat if you are subscribed. Not sure what's going on here. We're not getting, not sure if they're actually playing or not, but the scores don't seem to be coming through. Oh, I think both players were just still having a few more warm-up darts there. So Andy opens up with an 83. Layla's asked, is Kenny on after this and who is he playing? Yep, Kenny is on after this match and he's playing Ant. So again, this is our fifth and final week of this particular league of darts. So we'll be having a short week's break and then we'll be back for our season 2. Nice switch there down to the treble 19s by Andy, leaving himself a 163. So Andy leaves himself 122, which he will get 6 darts at. He scored, 42 remaining. It's a 13 to leave himself 29. Josh has asked, when's Daz playing? Daz is playing game 6 of the evening. So after our next game. double 12, double 6. Can't get the double 6. So leave himself double 6 when he returns. Mooney leaves himself to 152. Andy gets for double 6 there to take the opening leg of the match. So Mooney to throw first in his second leg. Matthew says, "Butty top of the league, butty top of the league." He certainly is. So again, I'd just like to remind everybody watching back as a video after the stream, if you are not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up. And if you are subscribed, hit that notification bell icon. And you'll be notified next time we go live. Mike says, Daz may be top of the league, but Graham is coming for him. Still all to play for yet. Rector's put, who do we think is the favourite? Well, I'd have to say Daz, the way he's been playing consistently throughout the tournament. But it's anybody's game in the knockouts. Good switch there down to the treble 19s. Mike says, I think the attack looked really dangerous earlier, Rector. Exactly. The attack looked really good earlier. Jail played absolutely fantastic earlier. Josh says, the Dazzler all the way. Rector says, starts with a big B. Excellent switch there again down to the treble 19s by Mooney. Well put, Mike. Mike says it's all about tonight. So Mooney leaves himself 35 when he returns. Plus Andy managing to put it under a little bit of pressure, leaves himself 126. But Mooney looking for the 35, gets a free, double 16. Oh, just outside the wire. So gives Andy a look at the 126. So Mooney returns for a look at the 32, double 16. Comes inside, double 8. Comes inside once again. Quite wild that. A double 4. Can't get the double 4. Busts his score. Mooney seems to be in very high spirits tonight. So he's returning for a look at the double 16 again. Double 8. Comes inside, leaves himself double 8 if he double 4 if he returns. So it gives Andy a chance of a 64. Double 10, can't get the double 10. Double 2, gets the double 2 to take the second leg. So Andy to throw first in his third leg. I'm not sure if that's second darts in. Yes, nice 140 there. Both players just having a bit of banter there in the background. Not quite sure what got said. Shake of the head there by Andy. Not happy with that strain to a single one. Bit of a struggle start here to this leg by Mooney. We're starting to get a few darts straying to that treble 1 and single 1 section. And these now. Still Andy with the lead in this leg. Nice comfortable lead. Steady 60, leaves himself 161 when he returns. We'll get 6 darts at it from here. Nice switch there down to the treble 17 to leave himself 70. $20 for tops. So Mooney's still way back on 3-3-4 here. Hunting for that double top. Gets it with his third dart. So Andy managing to secure himself at least 1 point. Be hoping for the 3-1. I've noticed quite a lot of players this evening have made the switch to the Neon K-Flex. Seems to be very, very popular. Nice steady ton there by Mooney. And he managed to find the treble there with his last dart. So coming up next, we have Ken vs Ant. Dell says, come on Darren. Daz will be playing in our 6th match this evening. Mike's put they all copied Graham. Jenny's put bring on the butty. Both players just seem to be struggling to find the treble section in this leg. Mooney managing to find a treble there to leave himself 1-1-5. And W hoping to try and leave himself on a nice finish after this visit. Only manages for 60 to leave himself 1-4-4. So Mooney for a look at the 1-1-5. Not going to take it out this time. So it gives Andy a chance at the 1-4-4. So Mooney gets a look for the 72. Went for the single 16 for the double top, straight into the single 7. Gets for 25 to leave himself double 12 if he returns. So Mooney returns for a look at the double 12. Take a 2-2 draw. Gets for double 12 with the first dart. Not sure what happened there. Seems to be a bit of confusion. He was on 24. Got the both players a bit confused there. Mooney got the double 12. So Mooney managing to pick up the to secure a draw there. So both players picking up a point. We'll get the league table up as soon as that comes through to us. So coming up next we have Ken versus Ant. Kenny versus Ant. So we'll have a quick look at the leaderboard, at the league table, and see what that's done to change things up. So Dad's still way out in the lead there on 24, Frank in second on 21, Zach in third with 21, followed by Gary in fourth with 20. So coming up next, we have Ken versus Ant. Now I believe I've just heard in the background that they are starting to play some knockout games on a board in the background, which won't be streamed. So I'll try and see if I can get the results of them games sent through to me.
Tony got through by one leg against.
So Ant's won the ball off. So we'll be throwing first.
That leg against me last week when he played min.
Aye.
That leg against me when he played min last week. It's kept him in it, hasn't it?
So both players just finishing the warm up there. Nice little fist bump. So Ant to throw first in this opening leg. So Kenny this week sporting the striped top. Making himself look more like the Kung Fu Panda. Paul. So nice steady ton there by Ant. Just like to remind everybody watching, if you are not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up bell. That thumbs up icon. And if you are subscribed, hit that notification bell, and then you will get a notification then of when our next league starts. Unfortunate deflection there into the single one. Nice double treble visit there by Ant, leaving himself 105. So Ant with a look at the 105, gets the treble 20. Single 5 for double top. Gets for double top, I think. Is that in? No, it wasn't in. My mistake. So we will return for a look at the 20. Kenny back on 196. So Kenny managing to find a nice treble there to leave himself 101. So Ant looking for double 10 to take the first leg. Just hits a wire. Just needs to come inside just a little bit more. Can't get the double 10. So Kenny gets the opportunity for the 104. Gets for treble 20, single 1. Oh, can't get the double top. So both players looking for double 10. And gets for double 10 there to take the first leg. So Kenny to throw first in this second leg. I'd just like to give another shout out to the league sponsors, which are T20 Dart Shop Oldham, Heroes of Waterloo Bar and Restaurant, Easy Fit Conservatory Roofs, OMI Enigma and EGF Joinery. Nice 140 there by Ant to open the second leg. Good last start there by Kenny finding the treble 20. Another 140 there by Ant. Nice steady ton there by Kenny. Ant with a third 140 of a leg. Leave himself 81 when he returns. I was asked, hi commentators, how are things going? I'm doing great, thank you. Just on my own this evening commentating. Dex concentrating on his games. So Ant looking for the 81. Oh,
Top's left anyway.
leaves himself double top. Can he be looking to leave himself on a nice finish here? Steady ton, leaves himself 101. And looking for double top. Gets for double top there with his first dart again with a 13 dart leg. Oh, 13 dart leg, average of 115 in that leg by Ant. I'm not going to read out your full name. Both players just looking to getting a little bit frustrated there. Kenny just taking a pause there between his third dart, just resetting himself. Steady ton there by Ant. Oh, unfortunate strain to a treble one there by Ant. Another 140 there by Ant. Okay, just having a moment. So Ant with a look at the 133. He's not going to take it this time. He's just trying to work out his score now. What he can leave himself to set up. Well, leave himself 54. Nice switch in there by Kenny down to the treble 19. Leaves himself 76. But Ant with a look at the 54. Gets for single 14. Looking for double top. Gets for double top for the 3-0 victory. So Ant managing to pick himself 3 points up there. So we'll have a look at the league table as soon as that comes through to myself. But coming up next, I know you've all been asking, is Daz versus Frank. I know a lot of people have been anxious for when what is going to be making his appearance this evening. So he'll be coming up next versus Frank. So that promises to be a very good game. So we'll get the leaderboard up for you now. Let's see what that's done to the standings. So I'm managing to pick 3 points up there for the 3-0 victory. moves himself up into 6th place, just ahead of Ken.
Hi, Shay. It's me. It's me too.
So coming up now, we have the big man, Daz Butterworth, versus Frank. So it's little v large. So again, anybody watching live or watching back as a video, if you are not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Leave us a thumbs up, leave us a like, and hit that notification bell. Mike's just has to give us a wave Butterworth. You can't see the comments, unfortunately. So, but Daz has won the ball. So once the players have had their warm-up darts, Daz will be throwing first.
Keep resting. Keep resting. Try not to.
But Frank was very pleased with the way he was throwing earlier on. Both players just having a few extra warm-up darts here. Mike says Mr. B versus Rob Cross. A nice fist bump there by both players, indicating that they're both warmed up. So Daz to throw first. Finds that treble 20 with his first dart. Fails to follow it, opens with a steady 81. Buster's put, I'm going to buy Mr. B a new shirt for Christmas. Had that on for weeks. Matthew says he's good at golf, he's good at darts. Daz but him man of the people. Well, this is the top of the table clash. Frank not managing to find that treble section so far. Daz managing to find it there with his last dart. Gets down to 200 after 12 darts. Max, but tell you what, this league is a barber's dream. It certainly is. A lot of different hairstyles and baldness. Steady ton there by Daz to leave himself 100. So Frank will be looking to try and get himself down to a finish. I've just been joined in the commentary box by Kenny, who's going to explain how this next section of the evening is going to work.
If I can understand it myself.
Yeah.
Right, so what we've got is we'll have our top 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the current, at the moment in time. We're having a playoff, 7's playing 10th, which is, who comes 7th? I can't remember. So we're playing.
I'll just pull the league table
Well,
up on my
Jay
phone
Graham
now.
played deck and won. So Jay's through to the final 8. And Tony Quest is playing Andy. And right as we speak, here we go. As we speak, so 7 playing 10. So Andy and Tony at this moment in time are 2-2. So they're in a deciding leg. And Jay beat deck. So what happens is the top 6 playing their positions. Out of the 4 players that are doing the playoffs, whatever position they finished and go through. So for instance, Jay went through. So Jay plays as an 8th place in the next bit, which I'm going to explain. If Andy wins, he'll finish 7th. But if Tony wins his game against Andy, he comes as number 8 and Jay pops up 1.
Right.
So your league standings still continue. So
Yeah.
then what we're going to do is whoever finishes first will be playing whoever's in 8th. That'll be the first game on. Second place will then play 7th. That'll be our second game. Third will play 6th, which just happens to be Zach and me. And then 4th and 5th will play the last. And then it'll be best of 5. So a little bit longer format, but should be better quality of darts, hopefully. And then when we get down to the last 4, in the room where you're watching the players now, I'll do a live draw, 1, 2, 3, 4, out of a cup or something, with a glass piece of paper with names wrote on them, to see who's playing who in the semi-finals, and which again will be best of 5. And then we've all decided let's play best of 7 as a final.
Yeah.
Because it'll probably be the 2 form players on the night, so it should be good qualities. So let's play best of 7.
Not sure what's going on here, guys. Right.
Is that what-
Just seem to have a bit of a technical
I'll go
difficulty.
and fix it. I hope any questions,
Yeah.
call me back and I'll explain it to the
Yeah.
viewers.
So if anybody does have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the commentary box. We will get them answered straight away, or as quickly as we can. So I do apologise for just seems to be a bit of a technical issue at the moment. Just having Buster just asked why they stopped. We're just having a little bit of technical difficulties.
Yeah. It was 57. It was 57. He put Dazzy's scoring, which should leave him 63. And then mine jumped up to 109.
What are you on now?
186.
I think we're just having a little bit of trouble with our software.
Right, listen, you're on 186 now?
Yeah.
So what's that for me at 23?
So we're just trying to get the correct scores put back in.
It's 20. It's
186.
23.
So put 18, shouldn't that?
So I hope that made sense to everybody, what Kenny was trying to explain.
Why is it your throw? Is that what you're saying?
So we are having some games now played off
Must be deleted.
off stream.
Everybody needs Ken, don't they? I can speak to people at home and I get called in here. You like that? Everybody likes a bit of a...
So Daz on the 63 gets a 13, single 10. Well, went for the double tops, can't hit the double tops, so gives Frank a look at the 127. 107 remaining. Can't get the treble 19. Finds the treble 20 of his last dart, leaving himself 28 if he returns. That's hunting for his treble double 10. Can't get the double 10. So Frank gets a look at the double 12. Double 14, sorry. So Frank gets the double 14 to take the opening leg breaker through. So nice 140 there by Frank to open the second leg. Steady ton there by Frank. So again, anybody watching live, hope you're enjoying. If you are not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Leave us a like. Again, apologies for the pause earlier on. Had a few gremlins in our software.
Want a quick update?
Yep, just been joined by Kenny again for another quick update.
So in the playoff, Andy beat Tony. So it is as it is in the league table when you see after this game. Wherever everybody finished is where everybody finished. So Andy finished 7th. He stays in 7th because he won his playoff. Jay finished 8th. He stays 8th because he won his playoff. And depending on this, can Frank go above? Whoever finishes
think
top,
it can. I think it'll. Yeah.
Whoever finishes top out of these two will play Jay.
We'll play Jay. Yeah.
First game on.
Yep.
Second game on, will be whoever finishes second will play Andy. Then it's third Zach, v me Ken, and then it's fourth Gaz Jackson,
Go for it at least.
the Ant Forrester. What this game obviously counts because it'll see who finishes where. I think they can move above each other. Again, any questions, message me. And we'll probably have, because obviously one of these two are playing right now, we'll probably have maybe a couple of minutes.
Yeah, so there will be a bit of a break.
Give you a chance to explain
after
to
this
everybody
one,
again.
And we'll do our best to explain the format for the remaining games.
Yeah. And you might, for everybody at home, you might find it's a bit nervy. After this game, it might come across as a little bit nervy because obviously you lose, you're out. Knockout games
So
are completely
the tension
different.
will be high.
Yeah, fun. And us as players will be nervous because we won't want to look daft on camera live. We want to show what we can do, and we all, let's face it, we all still feel that we can win it. Look at Jay tonight.
Exactly. The way Jay's been throwing tonight, it's anybody's game.
Yeah, you've been watching over the last couple of weeks. Just because certain people haven't been playing very well, there's a reason why they're in the league. Every single person, including Mooney, who's been dropped out, is capable of throwing a above 75 average over 3, 4, 5 legs, you know. So, but nerves do get to you playing live. The odd double miss and the other person playing well taken out. But when it gets to knockout stage, it'll be. I don't think
nerves will start to show.
Yeah, there might not be as much giggling between the players.
Yeah, still all to play for.
Just remember, there's money on the line, isn't there?
Oh yes, the big prize pot.
All right. Thank you.
So yeah, we'd just like to thank Kenny as well for sorting that little technical issue out there in the background.
Don't ask me what they did. I don't know what they did. Cheers.
So yeah, once this game is finished, we will know what games will be coming up next. So Frank's managed to pull himself a 2-0 lead here, but Daz has managed to pull himself ahead in this leg. So all our remaining games will be streamed live tonight. Oh, nice 140 there by Frank. Can't get himself down to a finish though. So Daz leaves himself to 1-3-4. Frank managing to find the treble there with his last start, leaves himself a little fish. So the 1-3-4 won't go. So it gives Frank a chance for the 130. gets for single 20. Can't get the treble. And only the single 4. So leaves himself 86. So Daz with a chance of a 125. So leaves himself double top if he returns. Frank will be a chance now for the 86 to take the match.
68.
Chooses to go 18 for the bull. Oh, can't get the ball, gets for single 10. So both players on double top.
Great lead.
Double 10. Double 5. So Daz can't get the double 5. So Frank will have a chance here. The double top. Double 10. Gets for double 10 for the 3-0 victory.
Fuck me off. It's like, threw me off, totally gone. Great lead, that ball, that 10. Fucking great lead.
So Frank takes a win there in the 3 points. So that could, I'm not sure, but could move him into first place. But we shall get a look at the league table as soon as it comes through to myself. This will be the final league look at the league table now. So this is the final standings of the league. So Frank manages to finish in first place, just ahead of Daz. Managing to take that victory there, moves him into first place. Zach finishes in third. Gary in fourth. Ant in fifth. Kenny in sixth. Andy in seventh. Jay in eighth. Deck in ninth. Tony in 10th. And Gary in 11th. So that's the final look at the league table. So if I'm not mistaken, that will mean that Frank will play Jay and Daz will play Andy. So if I am correct, that will mean our next set of games will be Frank versus Jay, Daz versus Andy, Zach versus Kenny, and Gaz versus Ant. If I'm correct. So there will be a little bit of a pause between our next games. So I would just like to thank everybody for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed this season so far. Be sure to subscribe if you are not already, so you don't miss next season. We have a lot more players joining, at a lot higher level, so the quality of darts should be even better. Please do hit that thumbs up button if you are enjoying and you have enjoyed all the previous streams, and hit that notification bell if you are subscribed, and then you will be notified of when we next go live. So that is our final look at the league table and how it's finished. So we will get that off the screen now. And we shall get on with our next games. So, as said, I have got it correct. So this game, our next game, is Frank versus Jay, which you will all be happy to see Graham returning to the hockey. Then coming up after, we have Daz versus Andy. And then we have Zach versus Kenny, and Gaz versus Ant in the knockout games. don't think they've done the bull off yet. We'll just be having a few more warm-ups, and both players will bull off.
That's not how it goes, is it?
Shay agrees.
Getting my pen and paper set up ready, so I can write down who's playing who next. So I'd just like to give another shout out to our league sponsors, which is T20 Dart Shop Oldham, Heroes of Waterloo Bar and Restaurant, Easy Fit Conservatory Roofs, OMR Enigma, and EGF Joinery.
It'll go free and then I'll pick all up.
So after your 3 hours,
So as Kenny mentioned earlier, these games now, both players will be under a lot more pressure
yeah, I don't know, you know.
because it is a knockout. So if you lose, you are out.
Kenny? What is it, best of 5? Oh, yeah.
So just a reminder that the chat is in subscriber only mode, so you will only be able to chat if you are a subscriber. So Frank throwing for the ball there, hits the ball.
We're off then, yeah?
Jay not managing to find the ball, so Frank will be throwing first. Looks like we're going straight off. So both players just having a few more warm-up darts while we get the score sorted.
Plug in.
So once again, reminder, these are knockout games now. So all to play for. Frank won the ball. So Frank will be throwing first.
Trivial question for everybody at home.
Ethan says, lovely dart from Frank. Yep, straight in the middle of a ball. Mike wishing both players all the best. So nice fist bump there for both players, indicating they're both ready. So Frank to throw first. So this is where things get serious now for both players. Unfortunate opening darts there by Jay. Can Frank get the third dart in? I think these games play best of 5. If I remember correctly. I'll just find out for you now, Mike. So another 140 there by Frank. Gets himself down to 166 after 9 darts. Can Jay fill it? Replies with a 140 of his own. I'm just waiting for a reply now, Mike, about the format. Got Frank with a steady 60 to leave himself 106. Jay choosing to try and switch down to a treble 19. Leave himself a 170 if Frank can't take out the 106. 86 remaining. Gets for treble 15, for double 13, gets for double 16 now with a 106 checkout to take the first leg. Fantastic leg of darts there by Frank. 15 dart leg. Jay opens the second leg with a ton. Frank replies with a ton of his own. Frank with another ton. Dan's hoping to see a few of these guys attempt Q-Scroll. Think they'd be able to pull off a few upsets with this streaming experience. Been great watching all the live streams. Great YouTube find. Excellent comment there. So yeah, excellent comment there by Dan. Very well put. So yeah, just had confirmation, Mike. It is best of 5 in these next games, and the final will be best of 7. Nice 140 there by Frank. Excellent 180, sorry, not 140. Excellent 180 to leave himself 80. Definitely found his rhythm. Mike says Graham has really changed his game around tonight. So Frank looking for the double top. Oh, doesn't get it this time. So gives Graham a chance of a 161. Gets the treble 20. Can't get the treble 17. Follows it up with a second treble 20 though, leaves himself 38. Puts the 20 under pressure. Excellent that there by Frank. Right in the middle of the double 10 to take the second leg. Unfortunate deflection there into a treble 5. Opens with a 95. Good switch on the second dart there, down to the treble 19s. Steady ton there by Frank. Can Jay get the third?
Yeah.
Gets the third dart for the second 180 of this match. Both players really wanting this win. Couple of unfortunate strays there by Frank to the left and the right hand side of the 20. So Jay not managing to get himself down to a finish. If Frank can put in a big score here. Gets for ton, not on a finish roll. So if Jay can set himself up nicely here. Mike says the standard now, it's a knockout, just wow. Yeah, certainly Mike. Everybody will be up in the game now. Nobody wants to be knocked out at this stage. So Jay manages to get himself down to 1-2-2. Frank will be hunting for that second treble. Gets for second treble to leave himself double top. Excellent darts from Frank. The 1-2-2 is not going to go this time. So Frank will get a look at the double top when he returns. Comes inside looking for double 10. Gets for double 10 the second dart. Takes the 3-0 victory. So Frank there taking the 3-0 victory, knocking Jay out. So Frank will proceed to the next round. So we won't be looking at the league table now, because the league table's now finished. So we will be moving straight on to our next game, which, as you can see, is Daz versus Andy. As Mike has said in a previous comment, the standard now, it's a knockout. He's hoping and proving to be a lot better. All players are looking to up their games now. None of them want to be knocked out at this stage. So Frank now with a 93 average in that game, meaning he'll have finished each of them 3 legs in 16 darts on average. So currently now, as you can see, we have Daz versus Andy. Both players just having a few warm-up darts. Nice handshake before they throw for the bull to decide who throws first. Daz hitting a 25, asking if he wants it left in or removing. So Andy asking to have the dart removed, gives him a clear look. Andy hitting the 25. So both players will throw again. Still nice to see both players laughing and joking at this stage. Daz hits the bullseye there, winning the ball off to decide who goes first. So meaning Daz will throw first in this match. Nice little handshake again. So Daz to throw first. So it opens up with a steady 55. Nice 81 there by Andy. Again, just like to thank everybody for watching. If you are watching and you aren't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Leave us a thumbs up. And if you are subscribed, hit that notification bell and you will be notified when next season's league goes live, which will be 2 weeks today. I'd just like to say another big congratulations to Deck on qualifying for the JDC Super 16 this weekend. Wishing him the best of luck in that. So So Andy there managing to find the treble with his first and third darts. Gets himself down to 215. That's trying to switch down to treble 18, manages to find a single, leaving himself 149 when he returns. So Andy not managing to get himself down to a finish, so it gives Daz 6 darts at his 149. Gets the treble 20, gets the treble 19. Oh, misses the double there for a 149. So Andy will be looking to put this 32 under pressure. Can't find the treble 18. Gets himself down to 76. So Daz looking for the double 16 for the first leg and hits it, gets it first dart. So Daz takes the first leg. Gets a hold of throw. So Andy to open this second leg. Manages to find a 2 treble visit. Nice 1-2-1 opening visit there by Andy. So Daz with a steady 81. Andy with a nice steady ton there. Extends that lead in this leg. A couple of stray darts there by Daz into the single 5. Gives Andy a comfortable lead in this leg. Straight back in that treble 20 zone. Another steady ton there, leaves himself 180 sorry, when he returns. It's not a finishable number, so we'll be looking to set it up nicely. That's still way back on 3-3-0. So Andy will be looking to leave himself a comfortable finish here now. Unfortunate strain to the treble 1, finds a treble 20 with his second. I'll leave himself 97. So unfortunate strain to the treble 5 there by Daz, doesn't leave himself on a finish. So Andy will get 6 darts at this 97. Leave himself 54. Can Daz fill it up? Oh, unfortunate strain to the treble 5. Leave himself 100 though, but say 54 under pressure. Andy gets a single 14 for double top. Gets it with his second dart to pull it back 1-1. So 45 there by Daz, gives Andy an opportunity now. Three unfortunate darts there by Andy. Doesn't punish for 45. So as mentioned earlier, pressure on these players now. None of them want to be knocked out at this stage. So nice steady ton there by Andy. Just a reminder, these games are now best of 5. So first player to win 3 legs. The final will be best of 7. Steady ton there by Daz. Manages to keep himself in front in this leg.
Ah, come on.
Steady 95 there, gets himself down to 119. So I'll get 6 darts at this 119. Andy back on 282. 78 remaining, if I'm correct. Leave himself 58. So we'll get a further 6 darts at this 58, if needed. Gets for single 18. Double 10. Can't get the double 10. So Andy will be hoping to try and take a big chunk out of his 246 now. Gets for 95. Leaves him 151. Daz gets for double 10 there to take the third leg. Take a 2-1 lead. So Andy to throw first in his 4th leg. Daz managed to find the treble 20 there with his last dart. Just a reminder, these next 4 games, after these next 2 games, all the winners' names will be put into a hat, into like a cup or whatever they can find, and the names will be drawn out to decide who plays who in our next set of games. Can Daz find the 3rd dart? Gets the 3rd dart for the 180 there, Daz. So Andy answers back with a ton of his own. So Daz not managed to get himself down to a finish. The knockouts are all best of 5, Matthew. So Daz trying to switch down there, hunting for the treble 19. Leaves himself 118. .98 remaining. So Daz will return for a look at the 86. So Andy managing to leave himself 100 if Daz doesn't take out the 86. 66 remaining. Andy now looking for double tops, gets for double tap for the 100 take out to make it 2-2. So 5th and final leg here now. Daz to throw first. So both players here will be feeling immense pressure on themselves now. Nice 140 there by Daz. So just like to say good evening to everybody watching that's just joined us. We're into our knockout stages of this evening's final evening. Frank won our first knockout game of the evening against Jay. So this is our second knockout game. Just like to remind people, if you are not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell icon, and you'll be notified when next season's league goes live, which will be 2 weeks today. There is a link in the description that will take you to a Facebook group for the leagues, where you can find out more information about the leagues, who will be in next season's league. And if you are interested in joining, please do join that group. Another nice double treble visit there by Andy. Leave himself 158. So Daz gets for 95 there to leave himself 86. But Andy gets a look at the 158. He's not going to take it this time, so Daz will get darts at the 86. $66 remaining. Gets for single 16. For the bull, misses the bull, can't get the bull, so one match dart miss there by Daz. So Andy gets a look at the 58. Chooses 18 match darts at double top, double 10. Can't get the double 10. So 2 match darts miss there by Andy. Daz gets a look at the 95, single 5. Oh, no, single 1, sorry. Misses 2 more match darts at double 12. So it gives Andy another look at double 10 for the match. Comes inside double 5, can't get the double 5, hits the double top, so busts his score. So Daz gets another look at the 24. Single 12, double 6. Can't get the double 6. Both players having really bad double trouble here. Pressure's getting to both players here. And Andy gets the victory there, knocking Daz out with the 3-2 victory. So Andy there managing to take the 3-2 victory over Daz. So Andy there taking the 3-2 victory over Daz, knocking him out, seeing him through to the next round. So coming up next, we have Zach versus Kenny. So both Gaz and Ant there thought they were playing next. Mike says big upset there based on the league standings. Exactly, Mike. It's not all about who finishes at the top. It's about who can win the knockout games. So the league leader has been knocked out. Oh no, sorry, Daz finished second in the league, didn't he? Frank finished on top after his victory in his last game this evening. So our league leader, our 4th and 5th place here now face each other, which is Zach the Attack versus Kenny. Both players throwing for the bull to decide who throws first. Both players continually in that 25 section. So this could take a while. Zach managing to pin the bullseye there. Kenny just outside the 25. So Zach will be throwing first. Nice fist bump there. So Zach opens up with a steady ton. Kenny answers back with a 140 to open the leg for himself. Kenny managing to find that treble 20 again there. His first trebleless visit of this match so far from Kenny. Zach managing to find his first treble. Zach is using a Reese has asked what darts is Zach using, weight also. Zach is using a set of shot darts. I believe they are 22 grams. I'm just trying to root through my papers now and try and find out for you, Reese. Yes, 22 gram shot darts. Zach recently been sponsored by Shot. So Zach gets himself down to 40. Kenny gets a look at the 92. 72 remaining. 52 remaining. So both players leave themselves 40 after 18 darts. So Zach managing to take the first leg there. So nice switch on the second dart down to the treble 19 section. Zach with a 180 there. Fantastic darts. So most people will be pleased to know I've just been joined in the commentary box by Daz.
I'm on big man, how are you doing?
Not too bad.
I thought, come and see you now, man.
Unlucky there in that last game.
Oh, rubbish.
Unlucky.
I like your hair today. That's mint, that.
Looks good, doesn't it?
Oh,
Might have to try and bomb me head on camera after.
Proper Peter Wright. Doing alright, aren't we?
So both players playing well here. Zach down to 137 after 9 darts.
Could serious face, honey.
Very serious. Oh. Not sure what route he was choosing to go there. But leaves himself 64, which will return for a look at. Can he get himself down to a finish?
If you put your green hair on his black top, he'll look like Beetlejuice, won't he?
It would look like Beetlejuice.
He'll look like Beetlejuice, wouldn't he? Yeah.
It's a shame he wasn't wearing that shirt last week, or he'd have been definitely a panda.
Thoughts on the defeat are absolutely rubbish. We're going to get a double if it was 3.5 foot wide.
Wait, somebody did make a comment earlier that it wasn't all to do with the league standings. It was all to do about the knockout games, as it just proved.
Of course it is, mate. Yeah, exactly. Don't matter where you end up. It's where you finish at the end.
The main question is, though, Daz, have you had fun?
I've enjoyed
while
it,
you've
mate,
been playing?
I've enjoyed it, yeah. Nice to be having a chuck.
So is that going for double 10 now?
Go
Gets for
Dart.
double 10 to
Go
take
on,
the
relax.
second leg. So you've certainly had a very good following in the chat anyway.
I have,
Everybody's been rooting for you.
Mr. Mike Hawk.
You and Graham.
Good lad. Botty, we love you. I love you too, Shuey. Brilliant. Oh no, Kenny's not going to be happy here, is he?
No, it looks as though he's getting himself a little bit frustrated. Reese has asked, where's this league based? I'd be interested if it was close enough to me. We're based in Oldham, Reese, just outside of Manchester. Whereabouts are you based? There is a link to a Facebook group posted in the description of the stream and in all our previous videos. If you click that, it'll take you to the Facebook group where you can find more information out about the leagues, when they'll be run, and who will be joining next season.
Yeah, we get a few more next season, aren't we?
We are.
Kenny was saying, yeah.
I think we're up to 14 players next season.
Brilliant. Maybe make it better, won't it?
Certainly will.
Doing a bit of dancing on the hockey here, our Kenny, shaking his head.
Mike's asked, was he the one who gave Mac the black eye? No, he wasn't.
No, I wasn't. I'm a big teddy bear.
He stood next to me now, his dad, and as big and tough as he looks, he does look like he's a big cuddly teddy bear really on the inside.
Built for comfort, not for speed.
Tom says, well played, Daz, but unlucky result from Tom.
Cheers, Tom.
So Zach's managed to get himself down to 114. Kenny will be trying to get himself a big chunk taken out of his 175.
Lucky.
Unfortunate stray. Reese says, got a friend of mine from New here. That's not far from Oldham, is it? I think that's how you spell it. Yep, New Edge's about 8 miles from Oldham is New Edge, just outside of Milnrow.
I think Kenny needs to take this now. He's got to go.
Gets for
That's
treble
the attack
20.
will be-
Oh,
Oh dear. A bad second out that.
so Zach will be hoping to pin this double 8 now.
Toughest opponent this player this season, I'd say Zach. Give me a right good game.
Well,
Well
Zach
played.
gets the double 8 there,
There you
moves
go.
himself into the next round.
I'll leave you to it. I'll love you and leave you.
Yeah.
Bye everybody.
Nice to hear from you, Daz. So Zach getting the 3-0 victory over there, over Kenny, moves himself into the next round. So coming up next, we have Gaz versus Ant. I do apologise for the loud noise. I'm just going to open myself a can of pop. Mike says, love that fist pump to the camera. Definitely feeling comfortable now with Zach. So as you can see, coming up next, we have Gaz versus Ant. So both players will be looking to win this one, move himself into the next round. Lot to play for. So after the final, we will be having a little bit of a presentation on the player camera. We should be muting the commentary room mic, and I will turn the volume up in the boardroom. We'll try and get some reactions from the players. Mike asks, is Attack his surname? No, he's called Zach Hughes. It's just his nickname, the Attack. So both players just having a few warm-up darts here before they throw off the ball. They decide who'll throw first. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Hope you're all enjoying. If you are not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up button. Leave us a like. It helps the channel grow massively. Share the streams with your friends. Tell them we'll be starting a new league in 2 weeks' time. And all our previous videos are live on the channel to watch back. So if you do want to watch the whole season all over again, please do feel free so to do. So Gary won the ball, throw first. So after this game, there'll be a slight pause between games while we do the draw for the next round, which will be done on the camera. Reese put like 10 minutes. It's about 10 minutes away from New Way. Is Oldham. Like I say, Reese, there is a link to a Facebook group in the description of the stream and description of all our previous streams. If you click that link for the Facebook group, it'll take you to it. Drop a comment on there, and we'll get back to you with any more information you require about the league. So both players here just seem to be under the pressure of the situation. None of them want to be knocked out at this stage. So far through to our quarterfinals, we have Frank, Andy, and Zach. Reese, I live in North Wales. It might be a little bit far in for you, that North Wales. But nice place to live. I like North Wales. Well, I like anywhere in Wales. Matthew Shenton's put, unlucky Daz, played fantastic throughout the tournament, but you just didn't happen for you tonight. He played well all night. It's just in that last game he just couldn't find them doubles. So Gary gets himself down to 51. Ant leaves himself 100. So Matthew says, I fancy Zach to win. So Gary hunting for the double 16, can't get the double 16. So it gives Ant a chance at the 100. it's not going to go this time. Mike says the attack or Mannering both looking really sharp. Reese says I don't. Gary's hitting the double 8 there to take the first leg. Reese, what do you mean you don't like living in Wales? I love it. I think it's a beautiful place. But I suppose if you live there though, it's it would get boring after a bit. So Gary opening the second leg with a ton visit there. I think the pressure's just getting to Ant a little bit here now. Still struggling from that shoulder injury as well. He has had acupuncture on it since last week, but says it's not really helped. So both players seem to be feeling the pressure a bit now. Gary finding the treble there. Nice 130 setup shot there. Leaves himself 145. So Ant managing to find the treble there with his last dart. Doesn't get himself down to a finish row. So Gary will get 6 darts at his 145. Gets the treble 20 but strays into the treble 2 there with his second dart. He gets himself down to 66. So Ant will be hoping here for a couple of trebles of his own. Good setup play there by Ant. Leaves himself 48, puts for 66 under pressure. Daz gets for treble 10. Double 9. Can't get the double 9, so gives Ant a chance for 48. Double 10. Gets for double 10 to take the second leg. Bring it back to 1-1. Gary with the darts in the third leg. So I'd just like to give another shout out to our league sponsors, which are T20 Dart Shop Oldham, Heroes of Waterloo Bar and Restaurant, Easy Fit Conservatory Roofs, OMR Enigma and EGF Joinery. Matthews put comments for Daz are brilliant. I'm Daz's much better looking brother. Yeah, it's been nice to see the chat getting involved, finding the favourite players, cheering them on. So Gary's on 205 and back on 363. So Gary manages to get himself down to 110.
Fuck off.
So I'm getting frustrated with himself now, feeling the pressure. Gets for treble 18 and pins for double 18 over 110. Excellent finish there. Unfortunate stray there into a single 5. You can just see Ant there in the background trying to stretch his shoulder out. Been giving him a lot of trouble throughout this whole tournament. Nice steady ton there. So I'm managing to stay ahead in this leg. You can see the frustration on both players. You can see the pressures getting to them both now. So after this game, we'll have our draw for the semi-finals, which will take place live on camera. So through so far, we have Frank, Andy and Zach. And then the winner of this one will join them in the draw. So Ant gets himself down to 131. He'll get 6 darts out of it. Would have been hoping for a treble there. Leaves himself 105. So we'll get another 6 darts at this 105. Leaves himself 60. So we'll be looking for 20 tops when he returns. Daz leaves himself 120. So we're hoping to take the 60 out now. Gets for 20, good marker on the tops. Can't get the double top, double 10. Gets for double 10 for a 2-2. So Gary to throw first in this 5th and final leg. So I hope everybody watching at home is enjoying it. If you are not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up icon. Leave us a like. And if you are subscribed, please hit that notification bell and you'll be notified of when next season's league goes live. We will be having a break for a week before our next season. But in that break, we'll be hoping to try and get some highlight videos of this season's games uploaded for you all. So please do look out for them when they go up. So the draw for the next set of games will be done by Kenny and Deck, which will be done on camera straight after this game. So Frank, Andy, Zach and the winner of this game will all be wrote down on a piece of paper. The names put into some sort of bowl or glass or whatever they choose to use, and the names drawn out at random to decide who will play who. So again, you can see the frustration there on Ant's face.
This is pathetic.
Desperately searching for these big numbers. Gary's not got himself down to a finish, so gives Ant a chance here now. Leaves himself 160, which he will get a look at. But Gary will be looking now to try and take a big chunk out of his 197. Draws to switch down to the treble 19s, leave himself 138. So Ant with a look at the 160. He's not going to take it this time. So leaves himself 122. So Gary's not going to take the 138 this time. So gives Ant a look at the 122. Gary leaves himself 61.
68.
Oh, unfortunate stray there into the treble one.
Top's left anyway.
Leaves himself double top, so if he returns.
9. 52. Yeah.
Can't get the double 16. So Ant with a look at double tops for the match. Double 10. Gets double 10 to take the 3-2 victory. So Ant manages to steal the 3-2 victory there, puts his name into the draw for the next round. So players going through to the next round are Frank, Andy, Zach and Ant. So all names will be put into a cup now and then drawn out to decide who will play who. The draw will be done by Kenny and Deck. So I'd just like to remind people, if you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Leave us a like and hit that notification bell. So as you can see now, Kenny coming on. Names all in a glass. Deck's going to do the name draws. Can't get his hand in the glass.
Zach,
So the first name out is Zach. versus
Andy.
Andy.
Zach
Zach
beat
beat
Andy.
Andy,
Hang on. Keenan's must have got another job to do yet.
which means it will be Ant v
Ant.
Frank.
V.
We'll just draw both names out just to make sure.
Frank.
No funny business. So again, just to clarify, our next games are Zach versus Andy, and then Ant versus Frank.
Did you get that?
Yep. So Kenny's just coming in now, just making sure.
Just confirming.
So
I don't
it's
know what-
Zach versus Andy and Ant versus Frank.
Yeah, best of 5 and then
Best of
finals,
5.
Finals, best of 7.
And the final best of 7. Yep.
Alright.
Yep. It was nice to have Daz pop in and say hello to all his followers in the chat.
His voice travels, you can still hear him in there. Even when he's in here, you know, you lock him in a room to try and get him away from us all, and you can still bloody hear him.
He's a big cuddly teddy bear, though, isn't he, really?
Yeah, to be fair to him, he's just come out there and he just said, I really enjoyed that, so you might have some more company next season.
Oh, yep, definitely. More the merrier.
Yeah.
More people we can get.
Right,
Give
I
him
hope everybody
reviews.
enjoys this last section of the league. And I'm going to go back out there and watch it live.
Yep, don't blame you.
See you later, everyone.
See you shortly, Kenny. So yeah, just to reiterate that, these next 2 games are both going to be best of 5 again, and in the final will be played best of 7. Steve Nismo, I hope I've read that right, has put beat some good games in the series. Well done all, been a pleasure to watch. There's been some cracking gaming this season so far. I'm hoping these next few games are going to be even better. But there's going to be a lot of pressure on these. We're not actually going to be streaming it, Tom. It's going to be recorded and then uploaded after, I believe. So Jay's put, go on Zach. So Zach wins the ball there, throwing first. Nice handshake by both players. So Zach opens up with a 30 there. They've been hoping for more. You can see from both players here, be feeling a lot of pressure now. Both players will be wanting to get through to the final. Andy managing to find the treble there with his last start. Zach with a 140 reply. Zach gets himself down to 179 after 12 darts. Andy's still back on the 304. So Zach gets him down to himself down to 94. So Andy not managing to get himself down to finish. So Zach will get 6 darts at this if needed. Leaves himself double 18 when he returns. Zach can't get the double 9 there. So Zach returns for a look at the double 9 to take the first leg. Oh, hits for double 14 and busts his score. So it gives Andy a chance at the 98. Double top. Oh, misses a double top. So it gives Zach another chance at the double 9 to take the first leg. Chooses to split. Draws wisely there. Gets for double 8 to take the first leg. So I've been joined for these last 2 games by Dick in the commentary box.
Oh, I can't do this.
It's alright, I'll
Yeah,
come.
you do.
I'll shut the door, Dick. You take a seat.
Got it, both just sitting there.
Alright. Joined by Dick in the commentary box.
Hello.
Well, nice to hear from you. Nice to see you
Yeah.
this evening.
Yeah.
So again, congratulations on the qualification for the JDC
Yeah.
Super 16 this weekend.
It's only good when I've gone and hurt my arm, haven't
Oh, have you managed
Yeah.
to do that?
I? When I first started playing against Zach, after my first, I'd say about 6 darts, I weren't like letting go of it right, if you know what I mean. Like I was like,
Yeah.
do you like fully extend your arm? I was like stopping a bit. So
A bit like I do.
yeah, so it was like I didn't know what was going on, so I just went through it. Obviously, I didn't play. I won't say it like obviously didn't play well, but I won't say I wasn't trying, but I was thinking I'm not throwing right. I'm playing Zach.
Yeah. Zach's
Like,
been playing
so I'm just gonna throw and see what happens. Obviously, I threw a few good scores, but then when I in the playoffs against Jay, I started feeling stuff coming up my forearm, so I just ended up stopping because I don't want
Can he fill the bed yet?
Ooh.
Oh, just misses the 180.
Because I didn't want to go into the this JDC comp hurting, so
Yeah, you want to save
And I've
yourself
just-
up for that.
I've actually enjoyed myself watching the games because it looks like everybody is up their game.
Everybody's really up the games this evening. There's some cracking darts played this evening.
Yeah, it's been what was it? I think my dad was it 93. My dad averaged
93, yep.
Yeah, and everyone's like in the 70s.
Nice 140 there by
Yeah.
Zach again to leave himself 55.
I think it's a good job we rotated the board because everybody's absolutely peppering the treble 20.
Oh, that treble 20's had some hammer this evening.
I think it's been the best night, and it's good that it's the finals night.
Yeah, everybody's definitely saved the best to last. 15 for double top. Gets for double top to take the 2-0 lead. So there's been some big upsets as well this evening.
Yeah.
Daz going out,
Gaz Jackson.
Gaz Jackson going out. It's just proved that finishing top of a leaderboard doesn't always mean
Yeah.
that you're going to be in the finals or even win.
To be honest, with the way Jay Graham were playing, he could have gone and won it. I think
He
all of
could
his
have done.
followers would have
He could
liked
have
that
done.
one, wouldn't they?
Well, that's it. Chat certainly seems disappointed tonight. They've gone quiet
Yeah.
now, Daz and JRL.
I know. What was I gonna say? Before the whole night started, I had a look at Andy's darts. I think he's playing with his granddad's darts, which is 70
Is
years
it?
old.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's been playing very well
Who's
with
that,
him.
Andy?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
Andy.
he's what he's playing with now. Wow.
Yeah, so I think we're 70. I'd have chucked with him, and I threw better with him.
Well, it just goes to show that it's not all about buying expensive sets of darts or even brand new darts.
Yeah, it's like what you're comfortable with. I don't know if Zach meant that treble 12, but
Again, there'll be a lot of pressure on both players now.
I feel like the final is going to be nervy or the most relaxed game we've ever seen.
It could go one of two ways. That, like you say, both players could settle into it really well, or both players could be feeling the pressure a lot.
Yeah, because there's quite a lot of money on the line for this final, isn't there?
There is quite a lot of money online.
And I've also seen Andy's gone to the. Are they the K-Flex?
I'm not sure if they're the K-Flex or the Fusions.
Oh yes,
'Cause
Josh
they both
Burke,
look
I am
exactly
here.
the same.
I'm here, Josh. Oh. But I don't know whether this is just a bit of a poor game for them both, or they could be a bit nervous. But I'd say they're just not playing the best. But if one of them get to the final, I'm pretty sure they'd rather save themselves. Joe for the final. They'd want to produce their best game, wouldn't they?
Nice 140 there by Andy.
Very nice.
Leaves himself 75, puts a 109 under pressure.
On to the 19s. Oh. Can Andy take out the 75 to make the game longer?
Strays into the treble 2.
He's going to have to go to the 19s for a shot at ball.
69 remaining.
It's ball for 2-1. Oh.
Gets the 25. So Zach with a look at 68 for the match.
You want to tidy this up.
16 for double 16. Gets
Ah,
the
that's
double
nice.
16 for the 3-0 win.
That's a clean sweep there.
So Zach manages to secure his place in the final.
He's done another pose to the camera.
Must be feeling very confident here this evening, Zach. That's 2 fist bumps.
So my dad can carry on his good averages here.
Fingers crossed. So coming up next. So coming up now, we have Ant vs Frank in our second semi-final. So both players will be looking to secure them the spot in the final.
What's Lewis doing in here?
Yeah, excellent darts there by Zach. As commented by Lewis.
I wonder if I've done the ball off.
No, I don't think we will have done the ball off. They'll be having a few warm-up darts again.
I'm with you, Josh. I'm 100% with you.
I think he'd be getting beaten up afterwards if he didn't root for his dad, Josh.
I won't eat. I'm joking.
So they're throwing for the ball. Frank hits the bullseye there.
I think tonight, my dad has said throughout this whole thing, he's not bothered if he plays, obviously not his best during the league phase.
Yeah.
Said he'd rather save himself for this night, and I really think he has. He's played exceptional.
Both players just having a few more warm-up darts before they get going.
I am joking, Josh. Don't you worry.
So again, if you are watching live or watching back as a video, if you are enjoying it, please do hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Hit that thumbs up button, the like button. If you are subscribed, hit that notification bell and you'll be notified when our next season goes live. Please do share out the stream before our final. Get all your friends watching. Frankie, you're throwing for the off.
Nah, that incoming.
Nice opening 140 there by Frank.
I'd go mental if there were a 9-darter, Josh.
I think everybody would.
Yeah, the whole room erupt.
Straight back in that treble bed again.
As I've noticed today from just watching all the games of my dad, his first start has always been in the treble.
Nice second 140 there.
Honestly, he's playing exceptional here. It's really nice to watch. It's going down.
Ooh, first troubleless visit of the leg so far.
You jinxed him, Josh. You jinxed him.
I think Frat Ant is his shoulder seems to be giving him a lot of trouble again this evening.
Yeah.
He has had acupuncture on it this week, but he says it's not done any help whatsoever.
What's acupuncture?
Acupuncture, I think it's where you get the needles and they poke it in at different spots and it's supposed to like pin your nerves and stuff.
Oh.
I've had it on my knee before. It works
sound
for
very
some
nice.
people.
Does it?
It doesn't look it either when you have it done.
Alright.
Kim says, hello Dick.
Oh, hello, Kim.
He's just whispered to me there saying it's his auntie.
Oh, it's on. Oh.
Straight into the single 5. But without way back on 3 or 4, I don't think it'll be bothering him too much that.
It does sound painful, Josh.
It is at the time, but the benefits you can get from it, if you're ever having any muscle issues or anything like that, it really is worth trying.
I don't know if anyone noticed, but if you were looking in the reflection of the picture of the dartboard, you could have seen Daz jumping up and down.
But Ant's getting very frustrated with himself now.
It's a big number missed. It's not good, but he's recovered well. He's going to get 1. And he hits that one.
Gets the double first time of asking.
Nice tidy 18 dart there from my dad. If that's in the treble, it's a very good last.
No, Joshua, I don't think he was too happy with that single 5. Kim says his favourite auntie, you mean?
Yeah, that's very true.
You put him on the spot there, Kim.
It's very well recovered from Ant. Very well recovered.
Coming after our final game, there will be a short presentation for the winner on the player camera. So please do stick around for that. Come on.
Not been the best of legs here from my dad, is it? But nonetheless, it's better to have a...
I'm managing to find that treble on now in this leg.
It's definitely better to have an off leg when it's not on your throw.
Oh, it certainly is.
I'm looking forward to the final as well, Josh. It's gonna be very good. I don't know who's going to play the attack yet, Josh. Game's still going on. I think Ant's got a minimum. Well, got, I'd say a minimum of 6 here at this, so he can just set himself up. And he's left himself single to double. I think, and that's the dart my dad's been looking for in this game. Not in this game, in this leg, and he's found it, I think, a little bit too late. But after this, he'll be hoping just to reset. Oh, that's 2 on the wire. You'd like to think after that first one he could have used that as a marker, but couldn't use it. Hopefully my dad will be wanting to apply pressure, which he looks like he is going to do. It's a nice ton again. And that's another 3 missed by Ant. I don't think he'll be very pleased with that, but hope my dad will be hoping for this 146 to go. So it'll be a great outshot if it does. He's just above, which you can tell by his facial expression.
You've been hoping for that second out of his first.
Yeah. I don't know why my dad went to the 19s, but still left himself a tidy finish if this doesn't go. Oh, but he's taking it this time.
Gets for double top there to pull the leg back, making it 1-1. I'm not giving up in this yet.
It's a very nice last from my dad. I think as we've seen over this league phase, my dad's a ton machine and he'll just bore anyone to death with tons. It even winds me up when I'm watching. So boring. Thought, well, can I get another one then? No, he hasn't. I don't think.
I'll tell you in a minute if he has. I don't think he has.
I don't think he did.
No,
No.
still using the tailors.
Yeah, no, he didn't. I'm pretty sure.
He did bring a set of bow lights with him. But he's
I think he started
sticking
accidentally
with
using them.
Yeah. He said to me earlier that he's going to stick with these tailors now and make them work.
He's played exceptional with him tonight. A 93 average.
Yeah,
Very good.
played really well. Definitely saved his best to last this week.
That's a very nice first start.
Can't follow it.
My dad's going to be very disappointed
You
to
can see the look in his
not
face.
follow
there.
that. When a darts player sees the first dart sat up top of the treble, it's like
It's like an invitation
Yeah, it's
to that next two darts.
it's treasure. It's like it's begging to be followed, but
So Ant gets himself down to 142, which he will get a look at. Frank will be looking to take a nice chunk out of this.
he'll be hoping for at least a ton, or I'll just throw in straight, which he has got, but I think that's very unlucky to get at least one in the treble. I think he'll be gutted to walk away with a 60, especially when this looks like it's on.
Oh,
Just below.
just below the wire.
He'll either go to the, I think he'll go to the 10s or the 14s to set himself up here. He's gone to the 10s.
Leaves himself 52. Frank with a chance of a 140.
He's gone below. He'll be hoping for a ton just to set himself. Oh, and that's unlucky.
So Ant gets a look at the 52 to try and take a 2-1 lead. Gets your single 12.
He's gonna have two,
Ooh,
and he's
just
gonna.
below the wire.
I don't think his eyesight's very good, is it?
No.
Just had to pretty much
Bit
take
like
his
Ryan
dart out.
Surratt.
Yeah. Oh. We saw his frustration with that one.
You can see the passion though that they're all playing with this evening. They're all wanting this win.
Oh, that's not a good dart. 13s or 19s for my dad. He's getting 19s.
He'll be looking for a single 20 to leave himself double top if he returns.
Oh, wow, he nearly busted his score.
There. Very nearly busted his score.
Very close to busting his score.
So Ant gets a second look at the double 10. Getting closer. Oh, wild dart there.
I feel like that was a big snatch in my eyes. Don't think he threw that last one right.
No.
Double 10. That's a great
Gets
last.
the double 10 for the 2-1 lead.
That really has saved him in this leg. It's going to make him feel more relaxed as he's just one away now.
So both legs going with the throw so far.
Kind of feel like this game deserves a last leg decider. But you never know what's going to happen. happen.
Your dad will be hoping to try and end this match. And this.
Yeah. And it looks like he's going to try and grab it with both hands in this leg. He sets off with a nice 140.
Sets off running.
He's going to try and sprint away with this leg. But Ants looks like he's not going to go down without a fight. As he
throwing everything he can at him.
Replies with a nice ton.
To anybody watching, thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying. If you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. If you are subscribed, hit that notification bell.
It's a very nice last from my dad. Very hard dart that last. He's made it look easy. But that's a good dart to follow. And he's gonna. Oh, that's unlucky. See.
A look of disappointment on people's face when they when they miss that last dart. I'd be over the moon at getting to him.
Yeah. It's probably because that first dart's so inviting to follow it up, and he did it once, but just couldn't do it again. Again, my dad finds the treble, keeps him in it.
Not down on a finish roll, so gives Ant a chance again now to chip a big number off his 206.
Needs a big treble, and he's not going to get
Can't find the
it.
treble, unfortunately. He himself 180 as well.
Effectively, my dad's taken the darts. It's now in his hands to set himself up well.
Excellent first dart. Excellent second
this is
dart.
great. I don't think my dad's very happy though.
Needs to make sure he doesn't stray into the treble now.
And that's very
Plays it
safe.
safe.
It's a great setup.
Excellent setup.
And it'll be wanting to do the exact same to put pressure.
Alfie says, come on Frank. Gets the first.
Oh, that's another snatch. But he's left himself a ton. He's left himself handy on a good finish on a nice 2-darter. But hopefully my dad can close it out. 1 dart, game over. And then we're on for the final. And that's it.
The double top with the first
And he's
dart.
clearly happy with that one.
So this final proves to be an excellent game. We have Zach the Attack versus Frank. I can't remember what your dad's nickname is now.
The Thing.
The Thing.
The Thing.
So Zach the Attack versus Frank the Thing Mannering. So it proves to be an excellent match. So please, everybody watching, if you can do, please share the stream out for our final game and the final of our whole season. So if you are liking, please hit that thumbs up button. If you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And hit that notification bell. This final match should be an absolute cracker. Correct, Alfie, we have Frank versus Zach in our final. So both players will be feeling a lot of pressure. So we'll be having just a couple of minutes break, just so Frank can relax himself a bit. Joshua says, Frank versus Zach in the final. Couldn't have asked for more. And Alfie says, Frank winning coming. Could be anybody's game, this. It really does prove, it really is going to be a special match. So as I've said before, please do hit that subscribe button. Share the stream far and wide.
I'm excited for this now.
I'm very excited for this.
And follow for. It's in that paint then.
So like I said, we'll just be having a little bit of a short break now. Oh no, coming straight back out.
Yeah.
A few more warm up darts.
Going straight in. I think Dad needs to save them for the match.
So you can tell Deck's getting excited for this match. He's pacing backwards and forwards. He's getting very restless.
Good this. I'll be hoping my dad wins this. I can get a few quid off of him.
you beat me too, right, Red. I was just going to say, if your dad wins, what's he going to treat you to? Maybe a new set of darts. I must admit, you look very, very smart out there tonight, Deck, on the hockey, wearing your shirt.
Thank you. I've got one.
You ready, Dazzle? Come on, Dazzle. Are you ready for the big finale, mate?
We're being joined in the commentary box by Daz as well as Deck.
Yes, Dick, how are you, mate?
So we have a full
Yeah.
commentary box.
The big final, here we come. Is it going to be little or is it going to be large? Here he is, practising on the board. Feeling hard. Big Robbie Cross there.
Oh, bloody hell.
So yeah, please everybody watching, if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button.
Also, if you're wearing earphones, take them out.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is going to get very loud.
Yes. Whatever do you mean, Declan?
So Frank pins the bullseye there to win the ball off. Both players with a handshake.
Oh, Zach to throw first.
Zach to throw first. Game on in this final.
Here comes the attack.
The season 1 final is underway.
This lad means business.
So both players here are looking to play their A games.
It's a nice
Nice steady
start.
ton there.
He's holding his nerve here.
So just a reminder, this game will be played best of 7.
Oh, it's
So
longer.
first to
Is it
4.
longer? You better get some chairs then.
The longer the better. Longer the better.
And then straight after the final, we'll be having a small presentation for the winner.
180.
180 on the board.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
So it's Zach the attack. What's Frank's nickname?
The thing.
The thing.
Don't know why. Joe, the thing in the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Apparently, Gaz Jackson said that. Apparently, my dad looks like
He
the
actually
actor
does
of
look
it.
like him, he does, yeah. I thought you were going more down the Addams Family route.
What? What? Adam's family.
Fortunate straight to the single one there.
That's what. No, they call my cousin Wednesday, so they call my dad Uncle Fester.
Zach choosing to go down to the 19s.
Zach's average. Sorry, Frank. He's averaging very well here, isn't he?
107.
Come on, man.
Someone with the first leg, Darren.
Hey, carry on like that. It'll soon be over.
Is that another ton?
Another ton
It's a
there by
lovely another
Frank.
ton.
Leaves himself 80 after 12.
Put the afterburners on there, hasn't he?
Yeah. But to be fair, my dad has just played, so he's going to be fully warmed up. It might take Zach a little bit longer
Good switch. Good
Get-
switch there to the treble
Yeah.
17
Well,
to leave
good
himself
pressure on him there,
120.
Yeah. Boo, he didn't
Gets
go
the
top
single.
stops. Oh, that's a
good
nice tidy
fantastic
finish.
darts there.
14 data. To set off the
Fantastic darts.
final.
14
Wow.
data, 107 average in the first leg.
This is why they're in the final.
Exactly. Well said, Daz. Well said.
Oh.
I think he got a bit excited. I'm so excited.
Oh, 180
Can he
on.
fill it?
Ooh,
Gets for 180.
Rack him up. Go on, lad.
Dare we say it?
Nice sportsmanship
Alfie's just called it, maybe.
there. Yeah. Can you put a bit of pressure on? Oh, at least it's straight.
Here he comes now. Squeaky bum. Can you give us another one?
Oh.
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 Unlucky there.
Boo. Should have been on for it. Should have been on for it.
Boring.
181 after 8. After 6 darts, so. Frank keeping the pressure up slightly.
He's trying to stay with him, but it's hard to stay with someone when they go 180, 140.
Might as well get your bus fare home.
I know. That's
And another 140 there by
Wow.
Frank. Frank's certainly found. Not
Jesus.
Frank, sorry. Zach.
Could be 11. He's on for
Yeah.
11 darts.
Get the
here,
names
innit?
right, Darren.
I know.
Yeah. It's all that product you put on your head. You made yourself high.
I am going to
Don't
pop
have
that.
that problem, me, mate.
So Zach looking for the 11 darter here. Gets for the single 9. Gets
Wow,
the double
darts.
16
It's
from
been
the
a
12
very-
dart.
This has been a brilliant opener.
12 dart leg, 125 average in that leg from Frank there. From Zach.
Wow.
This is mint, this. Wonder how much they've had to drink to make them play like this.
Well, he's on VK Alka-Pops, isn't he? It's he might be drinking him, so...
I can't drink VK Alpha Pops.
Can you not?
Oh,
Make your herbal green.
oh, can he fill it? Oh, 140 there by Frank. Oh, they make me ill.
Oh.
Can he fill it?
Oh, it's
another one.
It's
Another 180.
another one.
The attack is on the attack.
Bloody hell, I'm so sorry for everyone who's wearing earphones.
I know.
Is he responding? Oh, is that in?
Oh no, it's
No.
just above.
Bloody hell. They will group very well.
Yeah.
Look at this, both below 250 after 6. It's a proper final.
Both over 100 averages in all. Wow.
Yeah,
Proper
This
average.
is ours.
this final certainly speaks for itself.
But my dad's attacking more with
Oh.
a nice ton.
He's Frank the Ton Man, really, isn't he? He
know,
does it all
I
the
know.
time.
Ton machine.
I said
He is.
it earlier, he's just bores you with tons.
He is boring, and I want to talk to him.
Can this 1-2-1 go prolong and just the constant break of throws down to the 17s? Oh,
That's the first loose start it's from.
I think that's the first loose start of the whole game.
So Zach gets a look at the 83.
16 for ball. It's going to be ball.
Gets the ball there for
he's
the
pinned
83
it.
finish.
Brilliant darts.
Good arrows.
Brilliant darts.
Wow.
96.
96 and 90 average so far from both players.
I think it might have rattled Frank that a little bit there, but he's got a bit
It
loose
seems
on
to
this
have
leg,
done,
hasn't it?
yeah.
It's not nice to get bowled. It doesn't. It hurts.
Oh, good last start for recovery there.
Walking on the off the boil a little bit here. To be honest though, the first 3 legs have been fantastic.
First 3 legs of this game have been amazing.
Hope I didn't miss anything.
Not much, they've both gone a bit loose on first 3.
Jay says, think of all the VKs you can
the
buy if you win
adrenaline,
this, Zach.
Yeah, the adrenaline's probably wearing down a little
About to
bit
say,
now.
I think the adrenaline might be going a little bit, but we want them to carry on.
Matthew says, what a game this is, wow. And Alfie says, pro level.
It is pro level.
Certainly is. Next season promises to be even better.
I know.
So please do, if you are watching,
Yeah.
please.
We've got four additions coming next
Yeah,
season.
the
They're good county players.
4
Yeah,
high
very
player
good,
county players
calibre
next season.
The calibre of players that are going to be coming through is going to be immense.
So if you are not subscribed, please do subscribe and hit that notification bell.
Straight back in the treble.
Oh, come on, man. Hand again.
That's not in there.
That treble's certainly taken a hammering this evening.
Good job, we rotated it.
Definitely. I think it'd have fallen in bits if we hadn't had them.
It would have.
He owns a dart shop. He could
Oh,
have put a new one up. couldn't he?
Fantastic second and first
Cheeky.
darts there.
Look at that, that's a 139 to put him on a 164, but hopefully a nice 2 treble and a single would have done.
Set
done him
himself up.
favours.
Oh, you could do one now.
Oh, it's a little bit of a slip, but
So Zach will be looking for his 164. Jay asks, is one of them 4 county players Aaron Astley?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't
No.
think he is.
No.
There's a link to a Facebook group, Jay. If you click on that, we will get a
Oh.
list of the players for the next season up
That's
on as soon as we can.
a big number missed from my dad, but he's taking it both of his hands.
Where's
Double
it coming?
16.
Gets the double 16 for the
nice
109.
Oh, fantastic, Aaron, good man.
I think
Fantastic
is that
finishing here.
I think my dad thought it were over.
No, best of 4.
No, still best of 4 here.
Best of 7, first
Best of
of
7,
First of
first of
4.
4, yes.
There you go.
Both got it right.
That's correcting
We're all
us
over
there.
it, we're-
think we're all getting a bit excited here.
I know.
Getting all giddy in here, innit?
Oh, I thought the last one was going to be in the treble, just another ton.
Another ton.
I think even if one of them loses, I'm going to be, I think, very happy with their performance because
Both of them need to be very happy.
Final, it doesn't
It
matter
has.
win or lose, you've got there. You've done great.
these averages are sky high.
Oh, Frank, come on.
Brilliant again. Another treble it.
I know.
It's all gone
Attention, it's
Well,
all
I think we're just taking it in.
gone quiet in the commentary box, gone quiet in the background.
This is an alright game, Josh.
You can feel the tungsten tension in the air.
Well said.
I like that. That's a tongue twister, isn't it? The tungsten tension. Yeah? What a line.
Love that.
Can't think what he's called. What's he called now who commentates on the PDC?
Oh, looks like
Mardell.
Mardell, that's one of his favourite
Oh, is it?
sayings.
bit of why you five
know.
That's the one. So welcome to all the new viewers tuning in for this final.
The viewers have really
You're a bit
gone
late, but if you do want to watch the whole of tonight's final night, please watch back as it as a video. It's been a fantastic night.
Yeah, just don't watch my bit. I was rubbish.
So Zach here for the 150.
up. 150
Gets
for
the two
the
trebles.
match.
To win it.
Oh! Put out 150 for the match.
It's getting all excited, isn't it? The tension.
I think my dad might be putting up the white flag now. We might give up a little bit here. Yeah, especially after that one. Okay.
So Zach here now looking for a double 15 for the victory. Gets the double 15,
wow,
takes the
brilliant.
win.
What a
there.
great-
Fantastic.
what a
What a
great
final.
Secures the
final.
4-1 win.
Well done.
Well played by
A big
both
shout out to
players
Gaz.
there.
Well done.
Well
Great
done.
commentating, Gaz. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Get yourself on that camera before you turn it off with that haircut. Go and have a look at it.
What a final that was.
So yeah, well played there by both players. Zach taking the 4-1 victory there to take the win. So both players should be extremely happy with the way they've played. So but right, we shall mute the commentary box and I will see you on the board cam.
Should have got 18s in that leg, and I went 19.
Just a quick one as well. We won't be able to see the comments actually at the moment, so I'll try and get them up on my phone.
You can find a note, mate. Wait, listen. When it goes,
I don't know.
just happen to be taking part.
Hello. Taking part, that matters.
Right, Frank, come on.
Well done, Bob.
You should have been here, lad.
So,
Kenny,
hang on.
you turn that mic.
No, listen to this one. Yeah. So to everybody at home, put a face behind the voice. This is Darren, our commentator.
The one who gets all the names wrong.
Yeah. We lock him in a room for a reason. Right, second place, taking £150, and I'm pretty sure everybody watching at home and everybody here will appreciate how well Frank played then, is Frank Mannering. And first place with a 90.57 average in the final, 4-1. Zach, the attack, Hughes. Well done, Zach.
I must like to say It's always going to go to Declan in Coventry at weekend, by the way.
Get a picture. Get a picture of me and then I want you in here as well.
Your lens ain't wide enough, Kenny. Breathe in.
That's hold it up so you don't get your chin in.
Caroline!
Someone take one with Daz in here with us.
I can't believe the game I lost with 5. Can't fucking believe it.
Get it.
Shut up. You didn't, did you?
No, that's true.
Looks like a set of Spurs.
Big thanks to thank you
The
to
man
the
behind the
Magic.
Well done.
Cheers. Well done, everybody. And we'll see everybody at home watching it in 2 weeks' time. We're going to have a week's break and then in 2 weeks' time we'll start season 2. Hello.
Cheers, mate. Fucking sorry. What a good job.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Lucky there. Well.
So yeah, once again, we'd just like to thank everybody for watching. It wouldn't have been possible without you all watching. Thank you for the support. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe when you'll be notified when we next go live for our next league, which will be in 2 weeks' time. So yeah, once again, thank you all for watching. Hit that thumbs up button, leave us a like, subscribe.